So in this video you will learn how we will implement the events in case of a classes. So for creating the events, for triggering the events, for handling the events, we will create the program into the ABAP editor, and we can open ABAP editor using the transaction SE38. So use the transaction command SE38, it will open ABAP editor. Write down the program name. In my case I am writing here the program name is Z event, and then press the create button, and then it will ask the title. So we are going to implement here implementing event in local classes. Now set the type executable program, and then click on the save button, assign the package here, and then you can write down the program here. So starting with the class, so this is our class which is raising class. So we will use the keyword here. This is class CL underscore main, and then definition, and the class is always ended with the end class. Now I have already told you generally the events are created in the public section, so we will use here the public section, and then data, and this is our number one. This is a data object of type is integer. Now we are going to create here methods, and this is our method PRO, which is importing a parameter number 2, and the type is integer. Now we are going to define the event, so we will use the keyword events, and suppose the event name is cutoff. Now click on the save button, use the Pretty Printer for formatting purpose. Now we are going to define the implementation part of the class, and the class name was CL underscore main, and then we will use the keyword implementation, and the class is always ended with the end class. Now we will define here the method, which is an instance method. So this is our method, and the method name was pro, and here we are going to assign one variable to another, one object to another data object. So number 1 equal to number 2. If we are defining here the condition, if number 2 is greater than or equal to 2, then what it will do, it will raise the event cutoff. So this was our raising class. The class was CL underscore main, which was creating the event, generating the event, or raising the event. And then use the else. In this else we are defining some instruction, number 1 equal to number 1 plus 20, and then we will write the statement here. Write then number 1 value is comma, this is our number 1, and then if is always ended with the end if, and method is always ended with the end method. So what we have done here, we have defined here the class which is raising event class, and the event name is cutoff, and this is our method pro, in which we are raising the event on some condition, and the condition is number 2. If number 2 is greater than or equal to 2, then it will raise the event cutoff. Now come to the handler class. So this is our class, and this is class name CL underscore event handler. So I have given name like this one so that you can learn easily. So this is our handler class, and the class is always ending with the end class. Now use the pretty printer, and you can write down the here public section. This is public section, and this in syntax you can also say that this is a step number 3 here. So this was the step number 1 where we were defining the event cutoff, and this was the step number 2 raising event cutoff, and now this is handling event. So we are defining here the methods handling the event name. So handling underscore cutoff method for which event, for event, and the event name was cutoff. So this was the event name of which class, because there may be more than one classes which is raising a event. So we need to define here the particular class name, and in my case the class name is cl underscore main, which is raising the event. So we have defined here the class, event handling class. Now the implementation part. So this is our class, and the class name was cl underscore event handler, and then implementation. Now we need to define the method. So method name was handling underscore cutoff. Now in this method you can give some instructions, like in my case I am giving here the write statement. This is write handling the cutoff event. So I have just given here the message, and we can also give here the another message, event has been processed. So another write message. Now the method is always ending with the end method. Use the pretty printer here. Now the main program, and the main program is always started with the start of selection event, and in this case we are going to create the reference variable of the main class. So this is main1, and type refer to, and the class name was cl underscore main. Now come to the another reference variable we are going to create. This was the event of the raising class. Now we are going to create the reference variable of the handling class. So this is our event handler 1, and type refer to the class name. So cl underscore event handler. Now we are going to create the object, and generally we create the object using create object, and this is our object main1. Similarly we are creating another object of the another class. So this is create object event handler 1. Now most important thing, the last step in case of implementing events in local classes or interface, the step number 4, set handler. So in main function we will use the function set handler, and then event handler 1, and call the method handling underscore cutoff. Generally what we are doing here, we are generally registering for that, and registration we are always done with the help of set handler. Cutoff for this is our main one. Now this is our main one, and calling the method event, or you can say, and passing the parameter 1. So by this way we have done 4 steps. So I'm going again to defining here the events. The first one, this is step number 1, you may say it step 1, and the step number 1 which is common to both implementing event in a local class or implementing event in a local interface. The first one is define events in local class. So this is the step number 1. Now the step number 2, this is step number 2, which is our triggering events in implementing class. Trigger class event in implementing class. So this is our step number 2. Now come to the next one. This is handling class. So here we are handling the events. So this is our step number. So in this step number 3, we will handle the events, classes events. So handle class events. So this is our step number 3. Now come to the step number 4, registration, or you may say that registration, or you may say that register event handling. So these are the 4 steps that are used for implementing the events in either the local classes or in the interfaces. Now click on the save button. Check for the errors. Let us check for the consistencies. So we have an error, that is class CL. We have not taken the class name as an event handler. So we are replacing here B with the E. Save. Check for the consistency. We may only define methods between the class and implementation and end class. So we have forgotten here to the end class. Now click on the save button, use the practice printer, and then check for the errors. So this program that event is syntactically correct. Now activate the program and then execute. So you can see that the event is generated by the class, raised by the class, and handled by the another class. So by this way you can create a program of event handling in classes. So thank you so much for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channels. If you really like my videos, please press the like button.